We were created as beautiful, powerful beings, as divine reflections, divine creations. And we were intended to thrive in life, to manifest the glory of our Creator. Yet most of us settle for merely existing, for surviving. We settle for less than we were created for because we encounter pain and we encounter struggle in our lives. And we don't know how to walk in our true identity as victors. And we don't understand how to access our power and our authority and how to live as the overcomers that we really are. Instead, we fall into that trap of complacency and we settle for seeking relief and comfort from our existence. But there is another way to live, and we do have a choice. We've simply got to come to understand our true identity and learn to live like the powerful beings that we truly are. Yet our enemy will do anything and everything to ensure that we continue settling for counterfeit in our lives. And here are the 5 traps that keep us surviving instead of thriving. The first one is our habits. Our habits are those well-known patterns of thinking and behavior, and they're well-worn paths that feel comfortable and they feel easy. And we're created to be very efficient, so we easily become stuck in the way that we're used to things being. But we've got to start taking an honest look at our patterns and where they're really leading us. Are our habits of thinking and behavior getting us close to what we really want? Or are they creating the life that we really want? The life that we were intended to have? Or are we stuck in ineffective patterns of thinking and behavior that are allowing us to stay merely existing and surviving every day? What habits do you need to interrupt and replace in your own life that will move your life in a positive direction and will enable you to begin thriving instead of surviving? The second trap is distractions. Distractions eat away at our time and attention like parasites, and so we often don't even notice them, but they do cause major damage. Distractions in the form of chaos, in the form of procrastination, in the form of glorified busyness that pull us away from what matters most to us. How are your distractions in your life pulling you away from what matters most to you? How are your distractions keeping you settling for surviving instead of thriving in the life that you've been given? The third trap, doubt and unbelief. You know that voice inside that tells you that this is the life that you are living, that this is all there is, and that you just might as well find some relief in it, and that you are going to find some kind of pleasure, and that you're going to at least find something that will make you happy in the moment. Because we all know that voice that keeps us stuck, that keeps us settling for less, and we hear it, and it's that voice of doubt and unbelief that you were made for anything more than what you already are living. And that's the voice that's keeping you small and limited. That voice is no longer serving you, and it's time that we start questioning it. We were all made for more than merely existing and surviving every day. And we are made to thrive in a life of passion, purpose, and meaning. And it's time to discover it, and it's time to start living it, because you were made for more. The fourth thing is fear. And we settle for surviving in life because we believe lies about who we are and what is available to us. And we fear deep down inside of us that we can't have what we really want and what we really need. And we're also afraid of our own disappointment and our own failure. So we settle for staying comfortable. And are that skewed view of yourself and the fullness of life that you desire deep down inside of you, are those keeping you stuck and imprisoned in complacency? If they are, it's time to realize that the desires that were placed inside of you were placed there by your Creator, and they will be honored because it is good for you and it is good for others in the world for your deepest desires to be honored. And it's crucial that you begin to change those negative thoughts that are keeping you playing small to eliminate the fear that's stealing life from you. And the fifth trap is powerlessness. Are you settling for existing in a life that's not fulfilling because you feel powerless to create change in your life? Are you living reactively to the events of the day and the circumstances in your life rather than intentionally choosing how you want to spend your time, your energy, and your resources in each moment to live the life that you really want to be living? So often we feel like victims in our own lives, so we live like victims. Yet we are powerful creators of our own reality, and we are powerful to be able to create change in our own lives. We just have to decide. If you begin living like a powerful person who makes powerful decisions in your life, how would life improve for you? You can start right here, right now, making choices that will enable you to thrive rather than survive. And now that you're aware of how these 5 traps are stealing life from you, you can stop it. Today, you can begin to take back your life. Give yourself permission to be gentle and kind towards yourself through the process. And small changes are often the easiest way to move your life forward. So start in one area with one thing and just celebrate those small little victories. And know that life is a beautiful journey of aligning with your truest self and honoring what God put in you to share with the world. Know that love and support are all around you, and they're available to you in each moment when you open and receive it, rather than trying to do it all on your own in your own strength. Today, trust your process and honor your pace, yet take a stand that only you can take to reclaim the life that you were intended to live. Because you've only got one wild and precious life that was gifted to you, and it is time to start living it to the fullest.